walk-off home run April 18th against Atlanta in the 10th. A 3-run walk-off home run May 26th against the White Sox in the 9th. And he's done it again! Get out of here! Home run!
Afternoon baseball for your viewing pleasure on a fine Sunday afternoon. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. EK, any thoughts?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's one of the tougher outs around, and he's among the on-base percentage leaders.
Chris Miller. They come in off a loss last time out, but they've been playing well, winners of 5 straight prior to that game.
And after the loss last time out, that sets up a rubber match here in the finale, so I'm expecting this to be the best.
Chris Miller.
A ground ball means a double play.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
It's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Miller is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Chris Miller locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Gonna be a tough play. And he'll take this to wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Miller is there. 2 down. Chris Miller will dig in here with the bases loaded.
If it's a slider running away or something like that, but that pitch right there was never going to be a strike.
Batista looking up. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. Career number 247 as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Yeah, you feel a little for that guy on the mound. He was in an impossible spot to begin with. He didn't start this mess, but he definitely makes it worse by giving up the grand slam.
Chris Miller will stand in now, and what
being a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Hit hard to short. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right, and he will make the play out there.
In the biggest way, and the kid came through. Wow, is that huge.
Righty against righty. Soria to Dozier. And the pitch, breaking ball, a swing, a fly ball. Left field and deep.
Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's been a one-man wrecking crew lately.
Chris Miller digs in as one of has to be thinking strikeout here. Lifted into center field. Jackson is under it. 1 down. In yesterday's ball game. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Oh, and he misses it. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the... Digging in to try it again.
First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher, but the hitter as well. Especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
And
down to Hacken. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Miller is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to 1st. Chris Miller. Spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there. Or
Chris Miller. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Stepping in. On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his
eyes. So this is a golden opportunity.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And that'll get over the wall, in fact.
Fastball, and sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Drilled on the ground to short. There is Desmond. Throw will get him at first for out number 1. Drives it the other way to deep right. Miller ranging back to the track. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the...
Moore gets the sign, the windup, the 2-2. Swing, there's a drive to right field deep. Way back it goes. Number 500.
MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, Turner Field. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Eric, who stands out to you? Chris Miller strides forward with a
time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw.
Oh, what a stop at first. The second for one. Oh, but he beats it out.
Good effort.
Second inning.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Taken high and deep to right. Miller ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Chris Miller in the pitch on 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Ready with the 3-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rosario on the move. In to score is the runner from third. Around third and being waved on home. But the throw is well up the line, and a second run's going to score. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Miller has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the plate, Chris.
A couple more here to prove to himself that he's not losing.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is
And he'll be in there at second without a throw. This is in the air out to right field. Miller over to his left. 2 down.
each of his first 2 at-bats. He seems to be seeing the ball well and putting some decent swings on it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw from the outfield. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
We showed you his numbers a minute ago.
With a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while.
Left field, absolutely crushed and out of Dodger Stadium.
You don't see that every night. Frank Howard, Willie Stargell, Mark McGuire.
A good look there at the southern skies and Turner Field in Atlanta. We'll see next. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's gone deep 5.
They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
After the loss in the opener of the series.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Leading off the inning. That pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do.
Full count. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. To make a spectacular catch. Wow.
This ball's sinking fast, but he's on the full run, and he lays out to pull it in. That's well done there.
The fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big two-out AB right here, guys.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate on a great throw. Chris Miller will stand in for the third time.
I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And the throw from Jackson is not going to get. Chopped weakly to the left. Desmond with a barehanded play. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And the run is in to score from second. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Miller over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end. Striding into the box.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you...
There's no way he makes that play. Oh, that was fantastic.
2 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Scherzer's over the head into the...
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins in the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number. Hit both pitchers and hitters. Just depends on what part of the zone the pitch is located.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Snyder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. The 248th of his career as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Offensively here in this first month of the year. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Miller, 1 out.
You know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Chris Miller. Thing has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza.
Any chance you get.
He's running towards second. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. But no. Flipped out the other way towards short. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play.
All signs seem to be pointing to a potential victory.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Coronado ranging back, still going back. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run shot to right center field, number 249 career, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
Chris Miller will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Bounce to first. To his right, Rivera. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Chris. Lined hard toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he...
It's a triple play! It's a triple play! How about that one?
Here's a 3-2. Ball up in the air to right. Do you believe it? 2 grand slams in the air.
Josh Donaldson, pulling a Derek Jeter, goes into the second row and makes a terrific play.
This ball crushed high and deep left field. Take a good look. You won't see it for long. 6 consecutive games with a home run.